accomplished more than most people will dream in their lifetime, and I respect that. But when I say get off your emotional ass, stop this fuck happiness shit.
Yeah.
And just actually say to yourself, no, I deserve happiness, I'm gonna create happiness, but I have to do it differently than I've done it before. I can't just get up and just work because I'm trained to work. I'm not a fucking robot anymore, right? You're way too smart and you got way too big a heart. I know you do, I know everybody knows you well. I've seen you with your wife. You're an extraordinary human being. You're not just the guy here who does all these wonderful things, and they do wonderful things for people, you're absolutely right, but you're not connected to it, and you don't have something that you're obsessed about that makes you feel fully alive. You're doing it because you need to. The difference between have to, duty, and get to, that's the difference between rich and poor. And rich and poor is not money, right? Rich and poor is feeling fully alive, that's rich, right? Poor is you work your ass off and you have plenty of money and you help all kinds of people, but you don't connect it. And again, I'm not making a judgment. I hope you can feel my heart. It's just, I want more for you. And I knew you wouldn't ask me the damn question, that's true. So it's like, but you need, like, your energy has got to be shifted. You need a kick in the ass. You need to get an environment where you're on fucking fire. And then at that state, you've had that state before, I guarantee you wouldn't have got here. But then you got so caught up in the push, I think you've missed some of the pull for your life. And I think this is not just true of you, it's true of most of us. Why are most people stressed? Like, if you talk to people, like successful people, they're always talking about, I'm so stressed, I'm stressed. I'll tell you why you're stressed, because you're managing shit. You know, like, you're managing all these great businesses, you're managing all this great money, but you know what, when you manage it puts you back in survival. Are you gonna tell me it's more stressful today than the dark ages? I mean, come on. But what's happened is we have all this we're trying to manage, and we're not made to manage. You've been so successful that now you've hit a set point. And now the only way that set point is people get to a point where they question and they start going, is it worth it or not? But I have to keep doing it. No, sometimes you make a point, you say, no, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be connected to it at a different level, or I'm gonna change paths altogether, or I'm gonna add a path that brings another dimension to me. Those are the places that go. So I'm pretty passionate about this answer, because primarily because you're asking me. Because you're asking a question, it's a very sophisticated question most people never ask because they never get to where you are, right? So you've gotten to a place where you've hit a block, but you're only 37. You're, God willing, you're gonna have 50 or 60 more years of your life. I don't want you going around doing it out of duty. I want you going around doing it because I have to get up and work. I want you to do it for something else. And so I can't do it for you, but it'd be very useful for you to get an environment. I'm not selling you, but like, there's nothing like being in an environment. I know when Pat Riley came to one of our events and, you know, he got 15,000, 20,000 people, and he's like, I need this stuff. And you know, after an hour, he's like, this is insane. And at the end of the night, he said to me, he goes, this is like the 7th game of the NBA championship, only lasts 12 hours and it goes for 4 days, right? But without energy enhancement, the brain takes over. All of a sudden, now it's your mind doing it. The reason you're not happy is the mind is leading you. Get in your head, you're dead. Your heart is so big. And I'm not saying that to placate you, because I know we have mutual friends and they all rave about what a generous, incredible guy you are, but I don't see you feeling the level that you have. And I can see part of it is energy. You can execute with your mind so well. You recognize, I'm sure, like I do, pattern systems. You know how to put them in place, get it done. But then there's not the emotional connection. You need a moonshot or two, and you need to get connected to the people and see and feel the impact in a new variety, because otherwise, it's the law of familiarity. You get around anything enough, no matter how good it is, you start taking a little bit for granted. And that's just human nature, that's not you. So you have to wake it up and you gotta get associated. The other thing is, you don't have a kid, do you?
No.
I'm trying to give you advice, but look, I have 5 kids and 5 grandkids. I adopted 3 kids. I was 24, I married a woman who was 12 years my senior. She'd been married twice before me with kids from each person. I didn't recognize the pattern, you know, but it was one of the best things that happened in my life, even though she wasn't right for me, and I don't think I was right for her, but I made that choice.